The best lineup day one of Madden 24. We are here after getting all the core elite or base elite reveals, and today I'm going to be building the best lineup possible based on everything we know so far. Today we won't have rookie premieres, but I will say where I think rookie premieres will be nice to have. We have all the pre-order players as well that will be used. The only thing we are missing, again, rookie premieres and the team captain. Now we are going to get it started right here with offense, and at quarterback, I think the best one that was revealed to us is none other than Lamar Jackson. Looks to be the best quarterback. One, he should have a really good release. Last year he had probably the best one, Slinger 3. Slinger 3 for Slinger 1 was really preference, but also he is the fastest quarterback right now by a wide margin. 84 speed. The second fastest we've seen was Jalen Hurts with 79. And given the fact that everyone keeps talking about how much or how important it is to be able to roll out with your QB, Lamar Jackson should be an absolute headache to deal with day one. Now at our running back spot right here, I am going to have Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey was just the overall just most well-rounded. I don't think he's great in a power back type of scheme. Like me personally, I probably will pick up Derrick Henry over him, but that's really a scheme thing more than it's like, then I think Derrick Henry is better statted than CMC. CMC is also the best pure receiving back in the game, has great catching, has the best balance of speed, acceleration, agility, all that stuff for running backs. The only knock on him, again, I guess you would say, is that he probably won't break a lot of tackles, but he could outrun people and he will be a force in the pass game. Now at wide receivers right here, we are going to be covering 3 of them today. I think maybe Zay Flowers finds a way right here, but at my wide receiver 1 right here, I am having Dolphins great Tyreek Hill. He is simply the fastest player in the game, and at the beginning of the year, speed is king. There are going to be people that are near him with 85 speed, but again, fastest player in the game. Also hits 85 deep route running, which is the highest tier of deep route running we have seen so far. No one hitting 90, so I think Reek is a must-have day one. The one thing I could see, like, oh, maybe you don't want Reek because he is 5'9", but zone coverage base year, smaller players should do a better job of avoiding the zone coverage defenders in my head. I don't know if that makes sense or if it will actually be true. I could see small receivers being a big time asset this year. Now we're going to go to my wide receiver 3. This is my slot receiver right here, Cooper Kupp. I could see Jamar Chase right here. I just really like Cooper Kupp, and the reason for that is only receiver we covered to hit 85 short and 85 medium route running, which those tiers of route running, I will take one less speed point than Jamar Chase. He has 83 speed. That's the one knock on him. Also, he's the slot arc. All the receiver we've seen so far, he's the only one with that slot arc. And at the beginning of the year last year, that was a really important arc to have because of short and elite for 1, short out elite for 1. So I could see Cooper Kupp getting better abilities than the pack as well. I think he's someone you should keep an eye on for day 1. Now finally, as our wide receiver 2, not our wide receiver 3, our wide receiver 2 that would play on the outside, it is going to be Jay Jettis for me. Justin Jefferson is great. You could have his pre-order card here too if you don't want to go Sauce Gardner. And I guess spoiler alert, we did pick Sauce Gardner on defense. This basically Jay Jettis card looks really good. 85 speed, has some really good route running as well. And I think this trio of wide receivers right here, day 1, is your best bet. And now I'm in the bottom left. So now we're going to be going over our offensive line and tight end. First off, we'll round out the skill positions with tight end right here, and it is going to be Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts will not fit every offense. If you are a more run first style offense, which I don't know, might be picking up George Kittle myself. If you are that, again, George Kittle is your best bet. George Kittle is probably the best balance of receiver and run blocker that you're going to find. But as a pure receiver, no one comes close to Kyle Pitts. 84 speed on him. That's 6'6" height. Has some pretty good route runnings as well. I think, again, kind of like last year, I think his base elite card last year, I may be wrong on this, but he was one of the best tight ends to start the year. And I think very similar things of this base elite Kyle Pitts. And now we're going to go into the offensive line. So something to note right here for offensive line, safeties, and also defensive line. The left tackle, right tackle, and guards as well. The left guard, right guard, it's no longer left tackle, right tackle. It is now just tackle, and it's just guard, and it's just defensive end, and it's just outside linebacker. That's a big change this year, and that should help actually a lot of theme teams. 2, it can help you build a little bit better lineups without having to deal with that like minus stats or like minus overall. And with our first card right here, it's going to be our left tackle, Trent Williams. I will be completely honest, if you did your rookie premieres for the offensive line, just use them. None of the offensive line really wowed me. There's 1, maybe 2 that I think are really great, but do I think Trent Williams is going to be this like world beater that is like insane? Like you're really going to notice a difference between him and a rookie premiere? No, I do not. Rookie premier offensive line is what I would recommend, but based on what we've seen, Trent Williams going to be my left tackle. And at right tackle, we are going to have Andrew Thomas as well. Andrew Thomas out the bunch. I think he just looked overall better balanced than Lane Johnson, and that's why he's coming in at my right tackle. But again, same thing I said about Trent Williams. If you have a rookie premier right tackle, I would just run him. And at our left guard spot right here, we're going to have Joel Bitonio. He was actually probably the best offensive lineman. He was close. It was either him or the center we have. But again, I don't think you're going to notice a crazy difference between him and a rookie premier. And for our right guard right here, I have Joe Tooney. He was just completely average. He was just a little bit better than Chris Lindstrom because Chris Lindstrom had some crazy low stats. Really only one position so far, the offensive line, that I'm like, oh, they're actually really great. And the last one's going to be Creed Humphrey. I think he's going to be one of the more athletic centers and just overall had probably the best balance of stats. Him or Jason Kelsey right here, I'm not mad at you. And really the only offensive lineman that I would like full-heartedly recommend if you don't have rookie premiers, Creed Humphrey, Joel Bitonio. Everyone else was very mid, and you can find easily replaceable options. And now that's going to bring us to the defensive side of the ball right here. And we're going to get it started with our free safety. We're going to have Dolphins great Minkah Fitzpatrick. Just literally when you look at the safeties, or free safeties specifically, there's nothing anyone does better than Minkah. He was the fastest, had the best tier zone coverage, had the best play rec. He is going to be an absolutely amazing free safety day one of Madden 24 Ultimate Team. And then at our strong safety spot, I think the same exact thing I just said. There will be someone that does do something better than him. Our strong safety is going to be Derwin James. There's a better user than him, but just overall safety, Derwin and Minkah seem to be the best bet. I don't really think there's any argument from anyone there. I think they were clear cut better than the rest of the pack, specifically for playing over the top. I love both of these cards as their safeties day one. And now right after that, we're going to get into some outside linebackers. This is where our first pre-order player comes into play. I am slamming the table, begging y'all, pick DeMarcus Ware. There is no other really great Hall of Fame player. I think you should go DeMarcus Ware. I think you should easily go DeMarcus Ware. He is one of the best pass rushers in the game that we have seen. Only outside linebacker that had 80 block shed, 80 power moves, and 80 finesse moves. And also he has 83 speed as well. There's really no point not to pick DeMarcus Ware. And at number 11 right here, our other outside linebacker. This is another person where if you have a rookie premier, I'd probably just go the rookie premier. Max Crosby at right outside linebacker. And I should say both of our outside linebackers are pass rushers. We don't really have someone that can drop into a zone. That's what our middle linebackers would be for, but I don't even think they're that great at doing that. I think safeties in the box are definitely the move again this year. We compare him to every other outside linebacker. He had really great speed, really great excel, had the best combo of power moves and finesse moves. His block shed was low. So if you have a rookie premier right here, you have a rookie premier outside linebacker, I would slot him in right where Max Crosby is. Now at number 12 right here, I am going to have Fred Warner, and for our middle linebacker 2, it's going to be Azeez Al-Shaair. Both of these guys didn't wow me. I'll be honest. Fred Warner is probably by far and away the best middle linebacker, but even then, middle linebackers as a whole, not looking great. You're going to need Lurker to animate again, and also their speed, their zone did not look great. So one, I think Dorian Williams, the rookie premier, probably can easily start over Azeez Al-Shaair, and also just think safeties in the box should play over these guys. And now I'm back in the top right. Now we're going to be rounding out our secondary first, CB1. I think the best CB in the game, given what I think the meta is going to be, I think it's going to be a very heavy zone coverage year. Tariq Woolen, insane. 85 speed, 6'4", and 85 zone coverage as well. The play rec was a little bit low, but that speed, that height, that zone coverage, I think it's just too good to pass up. He's ahead of Ramsey for me. He's ahead of every corner in the game for me. I think he is a must cop day one. And now right after him at our CB2 spot, I have Darius Slay. I'm probably one of the rare people that are really going to hype up this Darius Slay card, but given the meta, I like him more than Ramsey. Has 84 speed, which is one less than Ramsey. He doesn't have the man, he doesn't have the press of Ramsey, but he has 85 zone coverage and 80 play rec as well. And that balance right there from the CB spot, I think he just fits the meta of zone coverage perfectly. Darius Slay is someone I'm targeting on my team. I like him over Ramsey again, and I'm a Dolphins fan. Do you know how much it pains me to say that? I don't want to say that, but Slay and Tariq Woolen look to be my outside corners so far. And in the slot right here, this is going to be our last pre-order card, I believe. Yeah, it should be. Sauce Gardner. Pre-order Sauce Gardner. He makes it above Ramsey for me. If you don't have this pre-order card, you didn't pre-order in time, just put Ramsey right here. I like this pre-order card more than his other card. And also it's free. I know you have to spend money and like pre-order the game, right? He will not cost you coins, which I think is valuable. And I also think that height on defense, that 6'3" height, he still has good zone. He still has good play rec. It's not as good as Slayer Tariq Woolen. I think the height can really help him in zone as well. I just feel like he's too good of a free card not to use. Like, we're talking bare minimum difference between him and Ramsey, given like thresholds and everything. And I just don't think it's worth to not run a free card. And now we're going to be talking about pass rushers. So at right end right here, Aaron Donald. Insane card. I believe he's 83 speed, 84 speed. One of the faster players in the game. Crazy, I know, but has great power moves, finesse moves, block shed. Aaron Donald is a beast. Probably the best pass rusher in the game. I could see him going to DeMarcus Ware, but Aaron Donald close second. And at left end right here, I didn't realize how valuable this card was until the full ratings got revealed. Montez Sweat is tied for the second fastest player in the game with 85 speed, which I just think is crazy. And given how effective, I talked about it with Lamar, how effective I think rollouts are going to be, QB rollouts. Montez Sweat, I think, again, whether you want to play him in a QB spy, maybe slide him into the interior, play him into a spy, or contain him, that speed day one is a necessity. Again, a lot of people are going to be trying to roll out. I think you need Montez Sweat. And now we're going to be talking about defensive tackles. Overall, I think the best one is Chris Jones. Had the best balance of block shed, power moves, finesse moves, and speed as well. I think he's an absolute beast. And for a DT2, I didn't want to include it. I have Quinnen Williams. Really didn't wow me. I really like Chris Jones. Don't love Quinnen Williams. So again, a spot where if you have extra rookie premier defensive linemen, you have the rookie premier DT. This is where I would play them. Again, not a big fan of Quinnen Williams and really didn't love Chris Jones. They're on the list for me because again, I think they're the best cards we've seen. And last but not least, we didn't get punter, we didn't get kicker reveals, but we did get a user reveal as well. This is another card. I think it's up there with Tariq Woolen. Must cop day one. Must cop. Best user in the game, Kyle Hamilton. 6'4" height with crazy speed, and I don't think there will be any user that touches him. But yeah, y'all, I'll go through the list one more time so y'all see. This was a sub linebacker. This was the defense that we built. I know my webcam is blocking DeMarcus Ware and Derwin James. And finally, the offense we built. I'm blocking Kyle Pitts and Andrew Thomas. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully I was able to help you. Let me know down below though, who are you targeting day one for your Madden 24 squad? Now, if you did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 24, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys want to see me build my team live, build a team just like this live, as soon as Madden 24 drops, we are going to be streaming every single day. Check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We have been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't like, head over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. This was my thoughts on every QB they revealed so far for Madden 24.